Hey everyone, TKL Day here of TK's in the Bay with a long overdue quick hits around Deadpool and Wolverine's popcorn buckets and cups from the various theaters. I watched it like 5, 6 times in the theaters in all formats from 4DX to IMAX to Dolby. So I was able to grab quite a few things, and every theater pretty much had a different exclusive. And even on like encore watchings, they gave out like keychains. So I'm going to show you those later. The movie just came out on digital, so you can buy it and download it now. And I highly recommend watching the movie with commentary from Ryan Reynolds and Sean Levy. It will not disappoint, and it's totally worth watching over and over again. You'll catch different things every single time. And if you're a Wolverine fan, it has everything you could ever wish for. One of the things when Wolverine first made it in X-Men, as a Wolverine fan, you kind of wish that he wasn't as tall as Hugh Jackman is. And it's so funny that they brought that into this movie and showed us a size accurate Wolverine. And so I apologize for any criticism about having a tall Wolverine. It just doesn't work on screen, and I really can't imagine anyone else playing Wolverine than Hugh Jackman at this point. He's been playing it over 20 years now. So yeah, so I'm here just to show you the popcorn buckets that I picked up and the cups, and some of the other swag. So let's start with the swag stuff. Here's a keychain that I got from Cinemark. See, got a patch from a buddy of mine who went to see it at in Screen X version. When I saw it on Screen X, they didn't have these anymore. The patch. And then when I went to an encore showing in Dolby, they gave out this keychain. All right. I don't even know where to get started. Let's start with the cups. So AMC has some of the AMC's have a bar called MacGuffins, and so they'll have fancy cups. And so this is their so you could have gotten this at MacGuffins Bar at the AMC theaters if you have one connected to your theater. Nice cup. This one's from Cinemark. So all the stuff that I got mainly revolved around Wolverine, and I didn't pick up the Deadpool versions because I'm very much on the Wolverine side of things. I love Ryan Reynolds' rendition of Deadpool, but I never got into Deadpool in the comics, but Wolverine's my guy. So they had this and the Deadpool version, and it's like a tumbler. So this is kind of like that foamy material on the front, and then it's just plastic. So a little fun, little chibi looking cup. Then we have this cup. I got this at AMC, pretty sure. So it has Wolverine. It's painted pretty poorly, his face. And then this is also like sticky silicone rubber. All right, this one's from Cinemark, and this might be my favorite one just because it's so simple. But it's Wolverine's Cowl. It's a little weird though, because it stops right there. I mean, obviously because of the popcorn, but it is a little weird. Like it goes through. I feel like that could have just been filled. Like it could have just went straight down. I don't know. That's the only weird part about it. And then the popcorn. So there's a lot of space for popcorn. But it's almost like it's just a little smaller. It's probably like, it's not 1/2 scale. It's just like slightly smaller than my head. And I have a huge head. This one was from AMC, and I was surprised to see it because I wasn't expecting this one. But we got Headpool in the movie, voiced by Nathan Fillion. And then like this one's super cool, just because like the details, like rubberized mask, and then moving jaw. This one is also a popcorn bucket. So this would be hard to clean though. Look, there's a lot of like, yeah, I don't know about really using this as a popcorn bucket. Like you're gonna have a hard time cleaning that out. But display wise, like you're not gonna get better than this, like with Hasbro or anything. Like it even comes with a stand, and as you saw me playing with it earlier, moving propeller, and like it's just like cool. Like the eyes look super detailed. I mean, the only thing missing is like a little bit of like paint job on the skull. I feel like that's an easy like fix. Like I could do that on my own. But yeah, it came with a removable base. So this was a nice surprise when I saw this in the theater. I was not intending to grab it, but when I saw it, I was like, I kind of want that one. So, Headpool. It's almost full size too. All right. And then I got this from Regal. Throw your hands in the air. We got Babypool. So crazy. This is not a 1-to-1. This is probably like a 1/3 scale. This one's works as a cup and a popcorn holder. So the popcorn goes in the back here, and then you fill the top. So you can have your popcorn and drink all in one vessel. But how adorable is that? I mean, again, like the details on this, like look at the texture on his costume. The binky's rubberized, his body's a little, I guess it's plastic. And then 2 baby bottles on the side. He looks like he's sitting in a theater seat, but kind of looks like he's in a role. Like, I feel like this would have been cool during Guardians with like when Groot was in the chair eating his candy. Like, if they could have made a popcorn bucket of that too, like that would have been a big win too. But how, like that's just adorable. I might honestly like in my car just have him sitting in the passenger seat. But then I'm afraid he might melt. So, yeah. Babypool is not removable from what I can tell. But yeah, it's just, yeah. From Regal. And then, probably the most controversial popcorn bucket of all. And yeah, I mean, I don't know what to tell you about this one. Other than like, so the top is plastic, the inner flap is like a rubber. But what I wanted to point out was designed by Deadpool. And it says, can also be used for popcorn. Like, this is the most Deadpool. Like, when Ryan Reynolds was teasing this, I was like, there's no way. There's no way they're going to bring. I thought it was just a joke. And, you know, like, based on the Dune popcorn bucket, like, I thought they were just messing around. And then it really came out. Like, what I think the best part about it was that it came out in a black plastic bag. So they knew what they were doing. Like every other plastic bag that all the other stuff came in was a clear plastic bag. And then this Wolverine popcorn bucket came in a black plastic bag. So they knew what they were doing. And again, I'm still surprised. Like, I'm so surprised that it like came out for real. But yeah, so like I think the side of the popcorn bucket really makes it. So yeah, so those are all the popcorn buckets and cups that I picked up. There were a couple other ones that, again, like I didn't grab the Deadpool versions of this cup and this cup. And then the other one I passed on was the taxi that you see in Deadpool 1 and 2. And then he's sitting on top of the taxi. And that was a popcorn bucket at Cinemark. But I didn't really care for that. Again, most of the stuff that I picked up was on the Wolverine side, except for, I mean, Headpool and Babypool, like I couldn't pass up. Like those were just so well done. So yeah, I know it was long overdue, but now that the movie came out on digital, you can watch it over and over again. Hopefully you enjoyed all of the Deadpool and Wolverine buckets and swag. Again, this is the most I've ever picked up for a movie. Thanks for watching, everyone.